Okay, you guys, so I do a lot, like a crap ton, of workers' comp and liability and car accident injury cases. And one of the ones that I got recently was from an insurance claims adjuster. And the subject's name is Michael Wayne. His last name's not important. I went to the house, 6 a.m. So I pull up and there's like 4711 cars in the driveway. And he doesn't have a car registered to him. Dude is like 21. So anywho, I start running the tags one by one. There's like 9 cars. 6 of them are registered to a woman at this address. She's like, I don't know, 40 something. So she's very young. And now I need to look her up. There's no way she's driving 6 cars all willy-nilly. So anyway, she doesn't have much of a social media presence, but I did find an old Facebook for her. And I saw that she has twin sons, Wayne Michael and Michael Wayne. And they're friggin' identical. I'm praying to the almighty savior that both of them don't freaking live here. Because how on earth am I supposed to tell them apart? Well, the morning goes on. One of them walks out of the house with a woman behind him carrying an infant baby. This little butterball looked like a sack of potatoes. And he's starting to load himself into one of the cars registered to the mama. So I still don't know which one he is. But I do know that my subject has a girlfriend and a small baby. So bingo bango, it's gotta be him. Well, I'm thinking it's early. He's probably heading to work. Maybe I can figure out who he is there. Maybe he wears a name tag or something. Well, right before he goes to leave, the other twin comes out. He don't come out by himself. He comes out with a woman carrying another sack of potatoes. And these girls were basically identical. Now, this is one of my good clients that I'm kind of friendly with. So I'm thinking for sure she's playing a trick on me. Like, this is a joke. Like, haha, got him. This can't be real. So I'm scrambling before the one dude takes off, going back through his Facebook and like trying to look at pictures, but there's so many, and him and his brother, and then the girls, and they look identical, and then the babies, and they look identical. Like 2 sacks of potatoes wearing diapers. So as I'm looking at the socials, I realized that the women are not twins, but they are cousins. So they have a different last name. So I said, all right, giddy up. So I did a reverse search on the girl and found the one that had a bunch of legal documents in common with Wayne Michael, but not my subject guy. And I found my subject's twin's phone number. Now, because this is a liability case, I'm not allowed to call my subject. Fun fact, if they're represented by an attorney, that makes it unethical, illegal, I don't know, to speak to the subject. And I would never do that because that's against the rules. But the brother wasn't represented. So anyways, the one guy that loaded himself into the car finally leaves. And everybody else went inside. So I guess like 2 grown-ass sons and their girlfriends and their baby all live with the mama. Y'all, this house wasn't that big. Lord. But that's none of my business though. Anyway, so I follow the guy in the car. Now, I'm not someone who gets scared or embarrassed or nervous easily. But y'all, when that adrenaline is pumping, it's wild. I live for the adrenaline. So I pull up next to the unsub at a light. Unsub is unidentified subject. And I call the brother's number. I'm looking at the guy in the car. No movement, no activity. But somebody answered the phone. Yeah, hello? So like, now I know the guy in the car is my subject. Now I know what he drives. That'll help when I go do future surveillance. Now, mind you, this is a liability case. Nothing dramatic or exciting. But you know, part 2 is always worth the wait.